Cat Silence, thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? I was just about to share with you some of my favorite spooky movies while I take a quick break from Menos, The Hands of Fate, the game, which has been totally kicking me in the butt. And I'm just very happy that I got past those auto scroll levels because they were the devil. So, um, I don't know who's tuned in or has not tuned in before, and I'd like to welcome you into my little spooky world. I kind of live a little bit of the spooky 247 365 because that's what we do for a living. So I wanted to share with you a few of my favorite spooky movies while Luna tries to play ball with. Oh, honey. Yeah. Say hi to Luna. She's a ham. Hi. What's up? Yeah. That's yes, Mano says Hand of Fate. Uh Nintendo Bauer said he rocked through it and he said he wished it was longer and now that I got past those side scroller levels I think it's gonna be a little bit easier. But I'm definitely happy that those are over. I'm not a fan of auto scroller, but I do love shooters and I can't wait to play those levels again. That's really cool. I grew up playing R type and like 1942 type games like Bomber Raid and Thunderblade and those are a lot of the games that I had growing up with Sega. So, I know it's spooky. Spooky stuff. Alright. So, as per my last stream, I just pulled a few movies that I saw in my piles because we definitely know the spooky movies. So, I wanted to pass along. What should I go over first? I know that I mentioned Elvira, Mistress of the Dark last week. Or the other day, sorry. Not many people knew that there is a second movie called Elvira's Haunted Hills. And why am I still transformed horizontal? Boop. Well, let's fix that. There we go. Elvira's Haunted Hills. And it has Richard O'Brien, who wrote and starred in Rocky Horror Picture Show in this one. And it's a period piece. It's kind of set in Transylvania of yore. It's a campy, fun time. You can check it out on. I know it's on some streaming services. It may or may not be in print still. Moving along, we got Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. I know that got brought up in a Discord not long ago. I love it. I love the ridiculous tongue-in-cheek parts about it. I love the cheese. I love the effects in it, and I love Billy Zane in it. So yes, do yourself a favor, check out Demon Knight. Billy Sadler never disappoints in movies. What else we got? Yes, we've got The Demons 1 and 2. I know that's come up a few times, and people have been referencing and playing little clips from Demons and Demons 2 in their streams. These are two of my favorite flicks. We got the Dario Argento Lamberto Bava connection. This is what happens. I get a little excited. I'm trying to pack this all in. I know it's a lot of information, and I'm fumbling over my letters. So, and I wanted to pass along. I know I put it in my Discord earlier, and I've been sharing some of my movies, and I wanted to share the shirt that got passed along to me by my friend Daryl. And this is the Demons 2 shirt, and it is Sally's Crazy Party. I love it, love it, love it. It definitely looks a lot better, kind of held up than on me, all distorted and crazy with them. But you get the idea. Battletoad Corridor of Death. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, mama, mama. That is some PTSD for old school gamers, I'll tell you what. So, yes, we will not speak of that Corridor of Death again, but I'm glad to be out of that other one with Manos, The Hands of Fate the game. It can be bought very reasonably on Steam. If you are better at side scrollers, do yourself a favor. You can pick it up for less than $4 Canadian, which is probably about 35 cents American. So, let's move on a little bit. What do we got here? We got some VHS tapes. I got some American Werewolf in London. Classic. And I wanted to mention, what else was I about to mention? I had a point about werewolf, but I can't remember what it was. I'll have to get back to that one. Oh, I mentioned John Landis did Innocent Blood, which is a vampire flick that not a lot of people know about. And if you haven't seen that one, it combines the mob with this vampire who only preys off of those who are not innocent. And it gets really crazy, and it has Don Rickles in it. So, do I need to say any more? Don Rickles! Anyway. Moving along with the silly schlock, we've got some Night of the Demons. another fucking campy classic. You can pick up this one. This isn't part of the Horror Legacy series. Anchor Bay has been putting these out every Halloween season very reasonably. You can pick this up at your local retailer for probably under $10. Another freaking all these parties, these teenagers and their parties ruining everything. But you can make a happy, fun party watching these all by yourself. So check out Night of the Demons and Demons 2. They are not connected, but they're definitely campy. Night of the Demons campy on purpose. Demons 1 and 2, probably not. Alright, moving along. We've got I am a fan of the Subspecies series. Watching number 1 gives you a bit of an idea of the mythos. They're shot on location around Bucharest, Romania, and they're absolutely gorgeous and a little silly, and I still do like them. But Subspecies 2 is my favorite of the series. You got Dana Duffy in the second and third that were shot simultaneously, so you can do yourself a favor and check that out. You've also got Melanie Shatner in there, and I love me some Melanie. So it's definitely some classic full moon cheese. You can check that out on the Full Moon's got a streaming site now. All of the old camp is up there. You can pick up Trancers, all the old Stuart Gordon flicks like Dolls, Demonic Toys vs. Dollman, all of the classics and a whole bunch of new ones too. I call it the Ginger Dead series with Gary Busey. Oh my, I went there. Yes. Moving along. Moving along. I know that Booster Shane had put this up and it reminded me, Dario Argento's Suspiria. And this is part of the Witches series. And I really love the use of color and the framing in this movie. And if you're not too familiar with it, go have a look online. I don't want to give up too much more away, but it's definitely got a spookier feel. The music in it is really, really good. And I don't have much else to say. It's got Jessica Harper in it from Phantom of the Paradise, which is one of my all-time favorite movies, so that's why it's dear to me. Hell of the Living Dead, Bruno Mattei film. And more zombies. Yes, some awesome Italian classic zombie stuff. A lot of people know about Night of the Living Dead, a lot of people know about Dawn of the Dead, and so on and so forth. Loving these old Italian classics, and they've always got the really awesome, synthy, tension-filled soundtracks. Moving along. Alright. So, it wouldn't be a Halloween movie show-off collection crap if I didn't show you my Evil Dead. So I've got the Evil Dead Necronomicon edition, my Evil Dead 2 with the screaming eyeball, which I'm not sure if mine works anymore, and we've got the Boomstick edition of Army of Darkness. So check these flicks out if you're not familiar. Evil Dead 1 is a little bit more seriously. Number 2, up the schlocky camp factor. Absolutely love it. And Army of Darkness, it is just spoofery. So I definitely love me some Sam Raimi, definitely love me some Bruce Campbell action. You cannot go wrong with that. Please check out the TV series if you haven't already. Some really talented, really great people worked on that. And I'd love them to get some love. And where are we going here? Let's go back to the classics. So we got the Diary of the Dead. Oh wait, that was Dawn of the Dead, Land of the Dead, and Diary of the Dead. And I worked on Land of the Dead and Diary of the Dead. And I also worked on the Dawn of the Dead remake. So I have a little place in my heart for all of those ones. And they're filmed here in Toronto. And on another stream, and maybe in my Discord, I definitely want to talk a little bit more about those experiences and moving forward, especially as I get my new camera set up. And we can make this into a bit more talking about the nerd stuff. But speaking of, I got a Discord. We can kind of carry on all the nerdity. We can talk about comics, movies, gaming, all of that stuff. That never stops over down there. And I don't like taking over everyone else's server. We can talk about all kinds of crazy stuff in there. Maybe stream and share some movies and some TV and some games coming up in future. So yeah, I got my